What's going on YouTube? Today I want to talk about how you should do SEO on your website. Now SEO is kind of a confusing topic because a lot of people will tell you to go out and get a bunch of links to your site. It's all about finding the right keywords. Other people will just tell you flat out you should not even do SEO, you should just do PPC. And there's a lot of arguments you can make for and against all of those ideas. But for this video, I want to show you an example of a website that does SEO the right way. And this is a simple strategy. It's something that everyone can do on their website. It's this idea of interlinking and building a link silo. So I don't know if you've heard of the term link silo. Link silo is the idea of organizing your site with a bunch of different main pages, and then underneath those main pages you have a bunch of sub pages that sort of break down each subtopic from that high level topic, and in those sub pages you're connecting them to each other through links, right? So through anchor text, like right here. And in doing so, you're passing juice. You're passing, people call it link juice, but that's kind of an overused term. You're passing influence, we'll call it, from one page to the next. And you're connecting like-minded pages and pages that are parts of the same topic. And basically, what does that do? Well, that tells Google, that increases your relevancy for your site. It tells Google, okay, this page has to do with this page, which has to do with this page, and they all have to do with this top high-level page. Okay, I'm going to rank them for that term, or those terms. So it's a really powerful strategy, and it's really the most powerful strategy that involves links. When people say, oh, you need to go out and you need to get links from other sites, yeah, I mean, that's obviously still an important factor, but I think there's a lot you can do with internal linking that blows, the backlinking out of the water. And so anyway, here's an example site. So this is sbpctech.com. It's a PC repair company in Santa Barbara. Just a normal run-of-the-mill website. Not even really that advanced of a website. I mean, there isn't a lot of text on these pages. There's just enough to satisfy the search engines, but there really isn't a lot of creativity here. But the one thing they're doing that's really fantastic is they have link silos going. So this is the main page, Santa Barbara Computer Service. Down here, they have a link to their office. Now, this takes you to Google Maps. If we open this link in a new tab, you'll see that this is the Google Maps listing for their office. Now, you're asking, well, why would I want to have a Google Maps listing on my website? Because you're telling Google that this is my location, this is where my business is centered, this is how it relates to the general geography, and this will help you rank in local searches because you're telling Google that, okay, I am a local business, I am based right here in Santa Barbara, here's proof of that. And all this stuff increases your relevancy, and you really want to paint as clear of a picture to Google about what your site is about, what topics you cover, and what areas, if you're doing local SEO, what areas do you service. And as you can see here, it just goes down. The links here, laptop repair. So this is linking to Santa Barbara laptop repair. That's the text. Here, Santa Barbara computer service. So you click on these. Let's open these in a new tab. Santa Barbara computer service takes us to this main page. So here you can see the link silo working. So the thing I didn't mention is, so the link silo, as I said, you'll have all these sub pages that are all interlinking, like laptop repair, PC repair, Mac repair. They're all interlinking, and then from this main page that we're on now, this main page links down to all those pages. But you also want to have links going from the home page to these main pages. So you're essentially passing, the link juice from this main page down to this page, down to this page, down to this page, down to this page, and then within these pages, you're passing it down to these sub pages. So as we can see, we're on the main page for computer service, and sure enough, they have links to all their sub pages, which you can find here as well. And it's linking to the other high-level pages like data recovery, as you can see there. So this is how you organize your website. It's not that complicated. This is a very simple site, and I like to use this site as an example just to show people that link siloing is a much simpler concept than it might seem or than they've been told. But this idea is it's super simple. So how do you kind of execute this on your own site? I would get out a tool like, what is that Google tool where you can draw stuff? I don't know what it's called. Google Drawings, I think. Open that. Just start drawing with your mouse, or use like Microsoft Paint. Like here's Microsoft Paint. Start a new project. You can make this bigger if you want, but just start drawing lines. Like just start drawing a map. Like here's the top page up here, and then type in home. Okay, and then you have a line leading from the home down to the about page. Okay, this is terrible, but I think you get the idea. So you can map this out literally and get a good kind of sense of where you want those pages to be. I often like to just write it down. I feel more connected when I'm putting pen to paper. That's my opinion. But you just want to start visualizing this silo, because this is really how you can see some quick ranking improvements. I just siloed a site. I was working on a silo maybe a week and a half ago, and the page I was trying to rank, it was down. I want to say it was in the 50s. It was like 51 or 52 in Google for a particular term, and then I started adding these silos into it and just adding pieces of text like this, anchor text, linking to relevant pages. And now I want to say it's improved at least 20 spots. I think it's in the 30s, like mid to upper 30s. And that's only a week and a half. So this stuff can be done pretty quickly depending on the term you're ranking for. That being said, there's a very common mistake in SEO where people take internal linking to the other extreme, right? Which is, instead of they don't do it at all, they do it too much, and they end up linking to pages that aren't relevant to the page they're linking from. And what you're doing is you're basically spamming Google at that point, and well, you're confusing Google at that point, I should say, and they don't know what to do with you. So they're not going to give you any ranking. In fact, they may lower your rankings because clearly it looks like you're spamming. Like this is even kind of borderline to have this many links so close together, but again, it's all about relevancy. So this makes sense. They're talking about computer service and they're linking to computer repair page. Okay, like that's relevant. So the idea is you just want to have this relevancy and make sure that all these pages make sense to be linking to each other. You don't want to link to random pages. So that's about it. But this is a really powerful SEO tool. I use it every day for all of my websites. It works. It absolutely works. And it's a great way, if you're just starting out with a site and say you've written all the content, all the main, landing page content, like these high level pages, just start, start looking through it. Even if you didn't plan on doing this when you started the site, you can go back through and just read through the text and say, okay, what term is relevant to this page? Okay. Repair service. Let me link repair service to the repair page. And you just look through and you see what makes sense, and then you link to that page. It's very simple. See here, they have a link back to the home page to pass that relevancy on. So usually you want to do home page to the smaller pages, but it's good to link back to the home page because it does, increase the relevancy. And if you start ranking these sub pages, you'll also be passing along that acquired link influence back to the home page. So it's just this game. It's like handing the ball off to the running back. They hand it off to someone else. They hand it off to someone else, and you just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. It's sort of like in basketball. We did this drill called the figure eight, where you just go down the court and you have three guys, three-man weave. That's what they called it. God, it's been so long. Three-man weave. You have three players going down the court, and they're just passing it back and forth to each other, running through the court, running past each other like a figure eight. That's what you're doing here with links, right? You're just passing along that link juice, just going boom, 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 moving it through. And as you're doing the figure eight, you're working your way up the rankings. That's literally how it works. So I'll shut up now. go ahead and try this for your own site. You'll see good results, and I will see you on the next video. Subscribe, like, do all that good stuff, and thank you for your time. I will see you next time.